video. Today, we're playing Stanley Parable again. As you can see, change the camera angle. As you can see, right there. There's more stuff over there, right there. There's my VR. That box right there is for our cables. Don't know where to put them, so just put a box right there. Yeah. Oh, so you're on bed. Good. But hey, that's it. Oh, nope. Let's do that. So let's put on there. Go to. Hold on. Nope. There we go. So it is 7. 56. 7:56. Now it's 57. There you go. 7:57. Your favorite time of day? No, it's just what it is now. Or could you possibly not just give me the correct time again? That's the correct time. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 7:57 p.m.? Let's do another slider. Find out. Accurate. You know I can just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Sorry about that. That was a alarm. Which I'm not gonna do anything right now. It's for an alarm to remind me to do stuff, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So, perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready up the next time you boot up the game. Okay. Yes, we figure out next video. Begin.
This is the story of a...
You already seen that? We're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about I go to the right? How about that?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Totally.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yep.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, I'm going straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
And I can't go back through. Wonderful. What's in that door? I want to see what that door is.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, how about blue?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, blue. Blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
If you
Is
hear
this
that,
what you would want
I don't
to?
know what.
Was it worth
Sorry for that
ruining the
noise
entire
background.
story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
I just
would have
wanted
made
to
this game
defy
better?
you.
What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
If I could, I would
Tell you
just
what,
speak, but I
Let me
can't.
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
How-
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No. I'm going through here. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
What should we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Let's think here. Let's do 1.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Stanley Parable, a worldwide leaderboard. Gold O'Neill, Skid, Nico Nacho, Fawara, Gogarth, and I can't read that fast. And okay. Yeah, I know it's me, you dumb game. Shut up. Go through this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Oh, no.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'm not giving this 4 hours. Just go in the fire. I don't care.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's
spite
that,
you.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
Goodbye.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha!
Firewatch,
Fascinating.
I think.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
I haven't played
What
it.
is our motivation?
Should other YouTubers play it though?
Well, it seems obvious to
You
me
could
that
call
you are meant to
Firewatch.
play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep
Maybe.
tower.
I have no
Perhaps
clue.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
And he did the Minecraft door noise. Other way. What if I go back in? Nope. Nothing happens. Let's go down here.
Oh, no. No, it can't be.
What? What is it, mate? It's over here.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh no!
Thank goodness.
Oh, I want to go.
Oh, you nearly wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no
I like
right or wrong
open world
directions,
stuff.
no
They're
path
fun.
to follow. You can just go
Roleplay
in any.
stuff.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Okay.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Okay.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Okay. Rocket League.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
It's Rocket
Just
League.
a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Where's the ball?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Yes.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
With
what
cars,
fun.
it's Rocket
We shall
League.
run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, headbutt. Yes. Ah.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric
Down there.
sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
There's two balls.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh my. Ha.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Yes,
Is this
actually.
a real video game?
Yes.
Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No, he took the balls
All of our
away.
fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when
Take
I
the
let
balls
you,
away.
Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you'd like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Goodbye. I want to go down here. I saw you can go down. I want to see. Let's see. Yeet.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Whee! Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Okay. I fell down again. Oh, where am I now? This way. Through here. Ooh, light. Huh. Four two seven. I remember. Go back, I guess. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. I'm waiting too. There you go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Let's see
open
what happens
doors,
if I go through the
he
actual
entered the
red
door
door.
on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Nope, I'm gonna go through the red door like you told me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, let's go walk through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. I would We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Going in here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Going over here. I'm curious.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Going up the stairs. I'm curious now.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Sorry, dude.
Please, Stanley, think about...
Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Nope. Going again.
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Good, I want you. And whoop.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh no, I feel bad. It has to go. I'm sorry. Let's do it.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just
feel
wanted
so
us to
bad,
get along.
man. I feel
But
so
I guess
bad.
that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well,
I'm
this
walking
one is
so
yours.
slow now. I feel so bad now. I don't like it. Just drop. There we go.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I feel bad, man.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Let's go to it. There. Let's go.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Let's see.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Help that. I'm sorry about that.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
I can jump, man. Oh, yeah. Can't jump. Nah. Jumping was so fun, man.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for playing the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Sure, I guess. What? Hold on, where are we?
Psst. Stanley!
What?
Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Okay. What is it, man?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone.
Ooh, Memory Zone.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
The Memory Zone.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
I haven't
before
played
it
the
was sullied
original.
with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013? when
No,
the game
what
originally
was
launched?
2013?
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
That's 13 was like 5. So no. Original. Good times. cartoon. Stanley Parable, collector's edition. Yeah, the classic is 2013. On a trip down memory lane, probably because it happened. A dollar bill in her frame, like Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, that one episode. The Stanley Parable, demonstration. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Nominee. New video game released today. Haven't got that yet.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
In the Parable, for two doors. The original remake. There's the doors that we did like a first.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Yep. Oh. Sorry. The serious room.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
What's down here?
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Let's see.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh, dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
You didn't let
Perhaps
anybody
the
down,
Stanley
buddy.
parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what cooking knife... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh my God.
You've just been frozen there. I don't
That's
know
a
why
long
the
time.
skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
What?
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you.
Hello.
You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with,
Hello? Anyone? Oh, the plan has died. Who's that? Hurts my ears. Change the friggin' battery to the fire alarm, dude. It's getting annoying.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything.
Going too long for me. And the clock has fallen. I wonder how much time it has been.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
That's what it's. And he gone. Oh man, let me, you know. Thank you. Oh my. Alright then. plant's gone. I wonder how long it has been. They're visiting me, right? What's that? You're not here. That mean? Is that me? Because I haven't showered in over like a year or more. Just a ladder, that thing. Press skip button. Oh my! Hello. Oh, so back here. This way. Oh, back. Same. Yep, the same. Oh my. Dark. Yep, same thing. Huh? Can I press it again? I think it broke, so yeah, let's go out here. Just be full of water, man. Sun there. Yeah, look, it has there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
maybe. Oh, new content. Let's go through here.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
Yep.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Let's see what it is. Think we can do one more ending. This game's fun.
You
I like
see,
this game.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh. Stanley Parable 2.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly
Mac.
re-release with a few minor additions? Think of
I'm
a
a-
new
you're a Mac,
territory
whatever.
cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new
events,
experience built
investor
from the ground up.
showcase.
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
for attending my
innovation and
meeting.
long-term franchising potential.
Over here.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
There's a bucket of insurance bucket. Name. These screenshots. Collectibles. Achievement. Infinite hole. Infinite hole. It won't end. Let's see it over here. Is it? No. Down here. Just in time. Opening. Infinity.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Let's go down it. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, I'm gonna go down. I keep going.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No. No. Let's just keep going down. Let's wait.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
Is that Roman numeral 2?
Look, things got a
just
little
the two of us.
I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you,
in the sky,
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp
That's
up
from
to
just
the top
two
of
of
the
us.
hole, and we can move
I
on.
forgot who made
I'll
it.
just be up
But
here
from
when
the
you're
song,
ready.
just the two of us. I know that for sure. Let's do it.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
How about I go down again?
Oh, for heaven. You see?
Whee!
I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an
I can see the top.
hole.
It's
I
not
didn't think it was
infinite.
that
I
not
can see the
infinite.
top.
Well, I suppose once again,
Not really
there's
deep
nothing
hole.
to do
If it's
with it.
really,
If
really
you
deep hole,
decide
then
you've had
I
enough
couldn't
of
see
the
the top.
hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Nope. I'm
I
gonna
really
let you
do
talk
have so
and
much
go
more
down.
to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Nope. I go down.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
Yes.
It starts to become a thing with... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
It's like a big pothole.
Boop. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing?
PC
Well,
right here. I'm clicking it.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
I'm clicking it.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever hope for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
No, don't leave
I
me.
hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
And he left. Wonderful. Wonderful. He just left. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ooh. What's that? I hear sound. Oh, we're descending down. We are descending down. Goodbye. Goodbye, true world. Goodbye. That perspective. Oh. Oh. That's what Stanley looks like. Look at that. Look at that face. Gee, strange perception. Oh, I don't like that. H.
My head's stronger. You're what?
Oh. Oh my. Yeah. Oh. Error. That's normal.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Ah.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of
I was
dozed off
asleep.
there,
Damn.
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating but I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the whole?
Nope, that's not
From the
it.
looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip? What's that? I don't know who that is, but... It's happening again. Yes. Let's go. Oh. Boo. 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 Hey, I'm back. I think this is the end of the video for today. This game's really fun, obviously. And, yeah. And I hope you can hear me better in this video. I think you can. But I figured I'd do green screen. So, I'll be probably doing that later. I don't know. You'll see some of it in other videos. Let's see what else. What else? Oh yeah, I have a Discord. That'll be in the link in the description. A website. Oh no, I don't put that finger up. Okay, so I have a Discord, website, and a Twitch. That'll be in the link in the description. And I have a second channel, Proyo Live. It's where I put all my Twitch streams, unedited, all raw content on there, so you can get the whole raw experience on that channel. I'll put it in the end cards, like right here, probably in the end card. But yeah, that's about it. I'll be streaming on June 10th or somewhere on there. But iffy, I think most likely. So, thank you for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed. And see ya. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I can't see ya, wait, no, that's not it. If I don't see ya, good morning, good evening, and good night. See ya.